it's not in the way anyway, so.
lessons and relationships that have brought us to this milestone. Though we come from a very small school, our experiences here have been anything but small. We've shared laughs, faced challenges, and grown together in ways that have shaped who we are. To our parents and families, thank you for your constant love, support, and patience. To our teachers, thank you for challenging us, believing in us, and helping us grow. And to our administrators and the Danville School Board members, thank you for your leadership, dedication, and your commitment to our school. Today marks the end of an important chapter in our lives, but it's also the beginning of an exciting new one. Whether we're heading to college, joining the workforce, entering the military, or exploring other paths, we've stepped into a future full of opportunity. We leave here with lessons learned, friendships made, and memories we'll carry with us for years to come. So while it's tough to say goodbye today, we know we're ready to take on those next. Thank you for all sharing this moment with us today. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce Superintendent Patrick Wallace. Thank you for being part of us this movement.
Greetings, class of 2025. Well, you made it. You did it. You survived high school, and today you sit here with your caps on, robes pressed, families beaming in the audience, and exhibiting confidence like some of you didn't just Google which side of my cap is the tassel hanging off of. But seriously, congratulations. At this point, you've survived group projects, finals, and the universal pain of losing Wi-Fi right as Google Docs stops saving. You've powered through pop quizzes, coal-fired drills in the winter, and senioritis that for some of you began your freshman year. And you came out on the other side. Again, looking sharp today, tassels, robes. Hopefully you got at least one good picture for Instagram now that you're outside of our policy and those cell phones that I know you all really enjoy. So this is a huge moment, not just for you, but for your families, your teachers, and for those of you going to college, your future student loan providers. They're also excited you're here today. All right, I'm just giving you a hard time. I had to do it one last time before you leave us. The truth is, this senior class made a lasting impression on Danville. You've crushed expectations, set new standards, and created memories that will stick with us long after you toss those caps in the front yard later today. So some of the highlights. This class leads Danville with a cumulative GPA of 3.64. Yeah. You guys also, I don't know how much we told you this, state testing, we all don't like it, but it is how we're ranked across the state. In this class, the last year you took the ISAF state test, scored in the top 5 in the entire state of Iowa, averaging 95%. Pretty remarkable. Collectively, you've earned $217,194,020 in scholarship money. And again, for those going to college, that might get you 2 textbooks. And finally, Maya Oriana, you are not only graduating high school, you're also graduating college. That's pretty impressive too. Well done. Now, before we get to the part where you all walk across the stage and pretend you're not nervous, I want to leave you with something to carry into your next chapter. Right? The 2 most important days of your lives are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Graduating high school is not the finish line. It's the beginning of your journey to finding out what each of your individual whys and purpose in this life is. From this point forward, you'll be making choices that shape your future. You'll set goals, some big, some small. Most of those goals will be the basic but essential achievement goals that everybody knows about. Right? They will fall into what I call the do goal category. I want to do this. I want to earn that. I want to become this. Those do goals matter. They're great. They'll help keep you motivated on track to be successful in your lives. However, there's another type of goal. One that doesn't get discussed very often, but in my opinion, might be even more important. Those are what I call the be goals. Who do you want to be as a person? Who do you want to be as you work to achieve those new goals you set for yourself? I want to challenge you to think a lot about your be goals as you move beyond high school and into the next chapter of your lives. Who do you want to be while you do all these amazing things that your future holds for you? What kind of person are you going to become in that process? Because ultimately, what you might do could get your name in the paper, earn you a lot of money or more, but who you are is what people will remember when your name comes up years down the road. As we sit here today, I think we all know someone who exemplified those peoples, someone whose spirit continues to shape this class, and that is Mason Roberts. I never had the chance to meet Mason personally. He passed before I came to Danville. But over the past few years, and especially the last few weeks, I felt like I really got to know him. Through your stories, your memories, and the way you still carry him with you, Mason has left a mark on me too. Whether it was the incredible amount of courage, his insane level of maturity, or just the faithfulness that he carried with him, some that will always stick with me. Among these stories that I heard, one really stuck out to me, and I'm calling it Mason's stick story. The story goes that it was a beautiful day, shortly before his final hospital stay. Mason and his family were outside enjoying some precious time together. Before going back inside, Mason asked his sister Lexi to pick up a small stick from the yard. He said he wanted to take it with him to Iowa City to remind him of that exact moment of how happy he felt that day. That little stick stayed with him. He was taken to his hospital door for weeks, and eventually he followed him down to the ICU in his final days. His mom, Erin, later wrote, "The moral of the story is to live like Mason. Try and find the simple joy in life. Live with a grateful heart. Life has struggles, undoubtedly, but find your stick. The one simple piece of life that reminds you of true, simple happiness." That's a big goal if I've ever heard one. Now, Mason isn't physically here with us today, but I truly believe his spirit and his presence is. And as I wrote this speech, I found myself wondering, if he were here right now, what would he say to all of you? And I think it would be something like this. The greatest use of your life is to spend it in the name of something that will outlast it. Leave your legacy. Class of 2025, you've already left a remarkable legacy in Danville. Now go out into the world and leave a legacy worth remembering. We're proud of you, we believe in you, and congratulations. It's my pleasure now to introduce our school board president, Andrew Taylor.
I feel like I wrote a pretty awesome speech, but my quote was already taken. So I'm going to try to still use it. We'll see if it works. But good afternoon, graduates, families, staff, and guests, and congratulations, class of 2025. My name is Andrew Taylor, and I've had the privilege to serve as the school board president this past year. Graduates, you have worked hard. You have navigated challenges that no other generation has faced in quite the same way, and you've come through with a sense of accomplishment. This group of graduates is ready to have Danville in the rearview mirror. But as the audience would know, it's always good to have a place to call home. As this classroom honor starts across the state, possibly the nation, you will always be able to call Danville Community High School your home. Whether you're going into the workforce, college, a trade, this community will always be rooting for your success and wish you the best. I'm sure you're able to look into the crowd, you may have to turn around, and see an elementary, middle school, or high school teacher. Always be sure to be appreciative of the influential teachers and mentors in your life. All the teachers you have had here at Danville School have poured their heart and soul into preparing you for a successful future. As some of you may know what you want to do, some of you may not. And Mark Twain said, two of the most important days in your life are the day that you are born and the day you find out why. It's so amazing to think you have every opportunity to go and pursue your dreams at this point in your life. I hope that every one of you finds a career that will make you happy and successful. On behalf of the entire school board, I offer our heartfelt congratulations and our best wishes to your journey ahead. You've made us proud, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, class of 2025. Wherever life takes you, take the lessons you have learned here at Danville, the friendships you have made, and the confidence that you can do anything. Thank you.
I have to just point out, as a high school principal, the irony of the board president coming up and reading his speech off of his phone is right there. I love it. We have a no phone rule this year, just a joke there, Mr. Tiger. All right, it is my honor to continue the celebration today with the class of 2025 and honor their special recognition awards and the high academic honor awards. This is the moment to highlight the dedication, perseverance, and excellence demonstrated by students who have gone above and beyond during their time here at Danville. These awards represent not only high achievements, but also the core values of hard work, integrity, and dependability that we teach here at Danville. It is with great pride that we now recognize the outstanding accomplishments of these graduating seniors. We're going to begin with the Silver Cord Awards. Today, we would like to recognize 9 members of the senior class who have earned their Silver Cord. The Silver Cord is earned through volunteering in our community. These 9 individuals compiled a total of 4,642 and a quarter hours of community service. Graduates, please come to the stage as I read your name. Please hold your applause until all students have been named. Our first Silver Cord winner is Aiden Koenig. He did 768 hours of volunteer time. Brett Powell, 741 hours. Alexis Hawkins, 500 hours. Joanna Fortin, 491 3/4 hours. Sadie Smith, 477 hours. Jaden Bauer, 425 hours. Reagan Henkelvig, 420 hours. Trent Chambers, 419 and a half hours. And Nick Powell, 400 hours. That's 4,642 and a quarter hours of volunteer hours to the community. Congratulations, students, on the outstanding donation of your time and all the effort that you put into making our community a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, your Silver Cord winner. You already heard Mr. Wallace talk about the outstanding academic accomplishments of this group. So we're moving on to the White Cord Award, and you can sit back and relax for a minute, guys, because it's going to take a little bit here. So the following students wearing a white cord this afternoon were awarded for their academic achievement at our annual Senior Awards Night on May 6th. These students have earned this distinction by attaining a 3.5 to 3.99 cumulative grade point average through all 8 semesters of high school. Please join me in congratulating these students for their exceptional academic achievement. Students, please come to the stage as I call your name, and just like we did in practice, you're going to have to make 2 rows because there's too many of you. So please hold your applause until all names are read. Abigail Arnett, Trent Chambers, Easton Chipman, Chloe Fisher, Carter Gaster, Morgan Green, Alexis Hawkins, Deacon Huff, Rayhan Neka, Hayden Muchler, Maya Orbiana, Henry Forts, Brett Powell, Nick Powell, Vincent Robbins, Landon Seibert, Jackson Shacklett, Abigail Sinclair, Gage Stucker, Rachel Thompson, Grady Walker, Blake Waste, and Kessler Whaley. Ladies and gentlemen, again, a 3.5 to 3.99. our class of 2025 salutatorian. Once again, congratulations to students for their academic achievements. The following students wearing a gold cord this afternoon were also awarded for their academic achievement and hard work at the Senior Award event on May 6th. These students have earned this distinction by attaining a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average through all 8 semesters of high school. Once again, please join me in congratulating these outstanding scholars for their perseverance, dedication, and exceptional academic achievement. Students, please come to the stage as I call your name. Jaden Bauer, Reagan Henkelvig, Aiden Koenig, Sadie Smith, and Micah Svoboda. These 5 students are also our class of 2025 valedictorians. In addition to their gold cords, they are wearing their valedictorian medals. Congratulations, students, on your very high academic achievements and honors. Once again, your valedictorians. At this time, the Danville High School Band, under the direction of Mrs. Stacy Krebs, will perform "We're All in This Together" from High School Musical. This song was specially selected for today's ceremonies by senior band members Abby Arnett, Brett Powell, Nick Powell, and Sadie Smith. At this time, it's my honor to introduce our senior class speakers. It is the tradition here at Danville that our valedictorians deliver commencement speech to their classmates. This year we have 5 valedictorians, as you just saw, in the class, and 4 of them have elected to speak today. When Mr. Sweeney and I, the senior class sponsor, spoke with the valedictorians about delivering speeches, there was a very wide continuum of reactions on the enthusiasm scale as to whether or not they really wanted to do this. We had everything from no way to I definitely will, with even a couple of maybes, and also my favorite, and there were a couple of these, my mom will probably just make me anyway, so yeah. So at this time, I am pleased to introduce the first of the 4 that will be speaking today. Please welcome Reagan Hankelvig to the stage to start us off.
Hello, as you said, my name is Reagan Hankelvig, and this afternoon I will be joined by 4 more of the valedictorians, Sadie Smith, Micah Simoda, and Aiden Tony. And we're just 4 of the 5 valedictorians left of our graduating class. And to go along with the tradition, we all offered to speak today. Well, except for the really quiet one. This class has been through a lot together, and we will go through so much more after today. And that is what my fellow classmates would like to talk about. First, Sadie Smith will share her words with us.
First off, I want to congratulate all the graduates here today and take a moment to thank the people who helped me through these past 4 years. To my mom, my dad, my sisters, my friends, thank you. A special shout out to Grammarly AI, Quizlet answer sets, and the generous souls who slipped me test answers right before class. I'm also thankful for everyone who told me that procrastination would get me nowhere. Because let's be honest, almost every assignment I turned in was an hour before the deadline. Yet, here I am. But today isn't about me or my endless list of gratitude. It's about all of us. It's about what this class has achieved. This moment is to honor every student and what each of us has sacrificed to get here. Whether that was sleep, time, Wi-Fi, or even our ChatGPT free trial limits. Getting here wasn't easy, but we did it. And that alone is something to be proud of. Our experiences define us. Every interaction, every memory, every moment, big or small, shapes who we are. From witnessing a classmate poop on the carpet in the first grade, to first grade debates over who made the cutest couples. From the first time you picked up an instrument to the first pass you threw on the field. These moments, some of you remember clearly, some of you don't, have all helped create the version of you standing here today. These experiences aren't meant to be kept to ourselves. They're meant to be shared. It's through sharing our passions and stories that we leave mark on the people around us. One of our classmates, Mason Roberts, embodied that. Mason never held back. He shared his interests freely and enthusiastically. Whether it was raising his hand mid-lesson to share a random historical fact, or simply bringing his energy to the class. His memory lives on in all of us. He showed us what it looks like to live with passion, and that's something I hope we all carry forward. Life isn't something to regret. It's something to learn from. Something to live. As Matthew 6:34 says, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. So class of 2025, as you walk out here today, look back fondly, but let your experiences propel you forward. Live in the moment, share what you love, laugh at the weird stuff, and above all, don't just exist, live loudly. Now, I get to welcome Micah Simoda to the stage. She is your next speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Micah Simoda, and I'm incredibly honored to be one of 5 valedictorians speaking to you today. Standing here in front of our family, friends, teachers, teachers, and most importantly, my fellow classmates, I think it's safe to say we're all feeling a whirlwind of emotion. Some of us are beyond ready to take on the next chapter of our lives, while others are still trying to hold on to these final moments. But regardless of where we each fall, I believe we all share something in common. The memories we created here together are ones that will stay with us forever. The class of 2025 has experienced so many unforgettable moments. Who could forget waiting for Jackson to drop another album of his legendary hit, Bringing Me Down? We're still waiting, by the way. From senior sunrise to our last homecoming, prom, Friday night lights, and countless other blasts that passed way too quickly, we've grown up and grown closer through it all. If you know me, you've probably heard me respond to the "Are you excited to graduate?" question with a long sigh followed by, "I've been ready since freshman year." But the truth is, I was never really ready for anything. I wasn't ready for the late night study sessions, the stress, the hard lessons, or the goodbyes. And yet, I'm thankful for it all. I'm thankful for the goodbyes. I'm thankful for the sports that somehow kept me sane, and for the friendships that shaped me, even the ones that didn't last. I'm especially thankful for my parents, whose support never wavered and who pushed me to pursue my goals with heart. But most of all, I'm thankful for the Lord, my constant in a world that's always changing. When I first decided I wanted to speak at graduation, I had no idea what I would say. But now the message I want to leave with you couldn't be more clear. Be kind. In a world that can be harsh, indifferent, and divided, be kind. Regardless of how others treat you, where you've been, or how you feel, choose kindness. It's a simple act, but its impact is immeasurable. It costs you nothing, but has the power to change everything. As Mark Twain once said, kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Let's be the generation that speaks that language fluently. Let's be kind. Let's be the kindness that spreads and the kindness that transforms. Congratulations, class of 2025. I can't wait to see the incredible futures you all will create. Thank you. And now, please welcome Jake Koenig, our final valedictorian speaker, to the stage.
Thank you, Micah. Hello, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. To all the parents, teachers, staff, and coaches that have supported this class, thank you for your commitment to our growth. The lessons you've instilled in us will guide the journeys of each student after high school. Speaking of those journeys, let's talk about the future. 23 of us plan to attend community college, while 8 more are headed into a 4-year university. We have 4 graduates entering the vocational field and 1 piece in the internship and enlistment. To all my fellow graduates, best of luck with your future endeavors. I hope you've enjoyed high school as much as I have, and you will cherish the memories shared within these halls. The future comes with many uncertainties. Whether it's a tough final for a college course or a nerve-wracking interview with a possible employer, we will all face life's challenges. Through these times, I will remember that I have a family of teachers and coaches here today who are ready to support me through the struggle. I hope that everyone graduating here today feels the same. But let's not focus on the negative too much. After all, the near future is filled with warm sunny days without any parasestiments or inconsistencies. For future advice, I have 3 messages. The first message applies to everyone in this room, not just our graduates. That message is to always be open to trying new things. In my high school experience, I never once regretted trying new sport or activity. I've always thought that the regret of not trying something at all is worse than the regret of trying and not liking something. As the Minecraft end credit scene says, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So wherever you go, make sure to try new things. If you don't, you can miss out on a amazing experience simply because you're too tired to try it out. The second message I have for this class is to enjoy the journey. Sometimes you may be so immersed in the goal that you want to achieve that you forget to take moments to appreciate where you are. It's great to be focused, but living in the moment is something most people fail to do until it's too late. I encourage you to recognize and treasure the little things in life. Do so daily, and you will gain a sense of gratitude and happiness even from simple tasks. Ferris Bueller once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. I don't think I'm allowed to tell you to skip school as much as Ferris did. However, make sure to stop and look around once in a while before life flies by. The final message I have for our class is believe in yourself. It may seem cliche, but there truly is a power in self-belief. If you say to yourself, I'm going to fail this test, or I'm going to have a bad day today, you probably will. But if you shift your mindset to believe that you can do it, everything changes. Suddenly, that goal that you thought was impossible becomes reachable. The weight that you thought was unliftable becomes light. The test that you thought was impassable becomes easy. Believing in yourself is giving yourself a chance. If you you don't think it's possible, then it isn't. The ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius once said, the man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. Positive and negative beliefs have a real effect on the end result. So which way do you think? The future ahead truly is bright. I wish all of our graduates the best of luck, and I hope that they will be successful. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, seniors. Please help me in thanking our valedictorians one last time for their great speeches that take a lot of energy. At this time, we would like to honor one very special member of the graduating class, Mason Matthew Roberts. We have prepared a seat with his cap, gown, and his tassel here right within the class. Mason enjoyed reading. His favorites were historical fiction, and especially the Star Wars series books. Mason loved all things that had to do with history, and he liked to talk about politics. He loved music, especially classic rock by AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, and Led Zeppelin, and he was determined to learn to play Stairway to Heaven on his guitar, a goal I am told that he did achieve. In addition to the guitar, he also played the saxophone. Mason liked to hang out with his friends, and he loved coming to school. He enjoyed Legos, slushies, and he truly loved his little sister Lexi. His attitude and demeanor made him endearing to everyone who knew him, and he is truly missed by all. The class of 2025 misses you greatly, Mason, and today we honor you by presenting your family with the class flower. Brady Humphrey, his very best friend, is going to make his way to the Roberts family with one of our class flowers. While Brady does that, we ask the rest of you to join us in a moment of silence in Mason's honor. Thank you. And now, Mr. Wallace and the Danville School Board members, it is my great pleasure to inform you that the students receiving their diplomas today have met all of the requirements set forth by the Danville Community School District and the Iowa Department of Education. I'm honored to present to you the Danville High School class of 2025 to receive their diplomas. All right, here we go, guys. First row, you guys can stand. Parents, as I read your name, please, yep, you're good, go ahead. Parents, as I read your name, please stand and remain standing until your graduate comes to you with the class flower. I believe we are ready. Abigail Elizabeth Marie Arnett. Abby will attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to earn her Associates in Arts before transferring to the University of Iowa to enter the Speech and Hearing program. Abby will also be running cross-country and track for the SEC Blackhawks. Abby Arnett. Jaden Andrew Fowler. Jaden will enroll at Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to earn his Associate of Science degree. Jaden plans to transfer to a four-year college to complete a degree in engineering. Jaden Bauer. Trent Michael Chambers. Trent plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year. He is undecided as to a major at this time. Trent Chambers. Easton Marie Chipman. Easton plans to enroll at Iowa State University in Ames, Iowa in the fall. She will enter the architecture program. Easton Chipman. Addison Daniel Clayton. Addison plans to enter the workforce after graduation. He will continue his current position at the Des Moines County Jail, where he currently serves as a cook for the inmates. Addison Clayton. Chloe Rose Fisher. Chloe plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year. Chloe plans to enter the ag field. She will also shoot trap for the Blackhawks. Chloe Fisher. Joanna Marie Orton. Joanna will enroll at Hawkeye Community College in Waterloo next year. Joanna plans to enter the Veterinary Assistance Program. Joanna will also be a member of the Red Tails bowling and trap shooting teams. Joanna Orton. Carter J. Baxter. Carter plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to enter the Criminal Justice Program. Carter Gaster. Morgan Daly Green. Morgan plans to attend the University of Iowa in the fall to major in biology and pre-med. Her goal is to be a reconstructive surgeon in the future. Morgan Green. Alexis Rochelle Hawkins. Alexis plans to enroll at Southeastern Community College next year to earn her Associate of Science degree. She plans to then transfer to Muscatine Community College to enter the Veterinary Technician program. Number 2. Reagan Renee Hinkelbig. Reagan will be attending Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge next fall. She will be entering the Baking and Pastry Arts program. Reagan hopes to open her own bakery business someday. Reagan Hinkelbig. Alexander Paul Higdon. Alex plans to work at American Ordnance in Middletown, Iowa next year. He will begin working in early July. Alex Higdon. Deacon Alan Huff. Deacon plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next fall to earn his Associate of Arts degree. He will continue on to an electricity apprenticeship after graduating from SEC. Deacon Huff. Brady Michael Humphrey. Brady will attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to enter the pre-education program. Brady Humphrey. Blake Jerome Johns. Blake plans to enter the workforce following graduation. He plans to look for an apprenticeship in the welding field. Blake Johns. Aiden John Koenig. Aiden plans to enroll at Loras College in Dubuque, Iowa next fall. Aiden will enter the engineering program at Loras, and he will also play football for the Dewhawks. Aiden Peyton Koenig. Ryan Sage Logan. Ryan plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next fall to earn her Associate of Arts degree. She is undecided as to a major at this time. Ryan Logan. Rayhan plans to enroll at Iowa State University next fall to enter the Business Analytics program. Rayhan Metcalf. Jacob Ryan Miller. Jacob plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to enter the business program. He plans to transfer to a four-year college but is undecided as to where at this time. Jacob Miller. Hayden Madison Muchler. Hayden plans to enroll at Southeastern Community College for 1 year to complete her Associate of Science degree. She will then transfer to the University of Iowa to complete her degree in biomed. She hopes to be an emergency room physician in the future. Hayden Muchler. Maya Josephine Orbiana. Maya actually graduated on Thursday night from SEC with her Associate of Arts and Sciences degree. She completed all of her requirements to earn that degree while taking classes right here at Danville. She plans to enter the nursing program at Southeastern Community College on June 2nd. Maya Orbiana. Henry plans to enter the workforce after graduation. He will continue his role at the West Point Care Center, where he currently serves as a server and cook for the residents. Henry Forrest. Brett William Powell. Brett plans to enroll at Southeastern Community College in the fall to earn his Associate of Science degree. He then plans to transfer to the University of Iowa for pre-med. Brett Powell. Nicholas James Powell. Nick plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to earn an Associate of Science degree. He will then transfer to St. Ambrose University to enter the physical therapy program. Nick plans to run track and cross country for both the Blackhawks and the Bees. Nick Powell. Vincent Sean Robbins. Vincent plans to enlist in the United States Army. He will report to basic training this summer. We will find out his destination towards the end of this month, I believe. We will know where he's headed. Vincent Robbins. Landon Hunter Seibert. Landon plans to attend the University of Northern Iowa in Cedar Falls next year to study finance and real estate. Landon Seibert. Jackson Allen Shacklett. Jackson plans to attend Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year. Jackson plans to enter the ag program. Jackson will also be running for the Blackhawks. Jackson Shacklett. Abigail Grace Sinclair. Abigail plans to attend Iowa State University in Ames next year, where she will enter the architecture program. Abigail Sinclair. Sadie Ann Smith. Sadie will attend Southeastern Community College in the fall to double major in sociology and secondary education. She plans to transfer to the University of Northern Iowa to continue her degree. Jonathan Thomas Strawhacker. Jonathan plans to enroll at Southeastern Community College in the fall to enter the computer technology program. Jonathan Strawhacker. Gage Michael Stepper. Gage plans to attend Southeastern Community College to enter the agriculture program. Gage Stepper. Micah Joy Svoboda. Micah plans to attend Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia next year. She is undecided as to a major at this time. Micah Svoboda. Rachel Elizabeth Thompson. Rachel plans to attend the University of Iowa in the fall to major in biology and pre-med. She hopes to be an orthopedic surgeon in the future. Rachel Thompson. Brady Augen Walker. Brady will enroll at Southeastern Community College in Burlington next year to earn an Associate of Science degree. He plans to transfer to Iowa State University after earning his AS degree. He is undecided as to a major at this time. Brady Walker. Blake Aaron Waste. Blake plans to attend Des Moines Area Community College next year to enter the Electric Utility Technology Lineman program. Blake Waste. Regan Keegan Wells. Regan plans to enter the workforce after graduation before entering school to study film. Regan Wells. Hester Keenan Whaley. Hester plans to attend Crow College in Cedar Rapids next year. He will enter the business program. Hester will also play football for the Cohawks. Hester Whaley.
All right, class of 2025, we did it. Please join me now as a symbolic gesture of moving your classroom from the right to the left, signifying that we are officially graduates of Danville High School. Congratulations.
Graduates, you can be seated for just a couple more minutes. We're almost done. To the class of 2025, it has truly been a joy to share this final year of your high school journey with you. Though I've only had the privilege of being your principal for 1 year, it's been more than enough time to see what you're made of. Whether it was in the classrooms, on the stage, on the field, or the courts, or just in the hallways, you've shown great leadership and kindness, definitely a little bit of orneriness, and maybe some spunk now and then too, but also the spirit of exactly what it means to be a member of the Danville community. As you head into this next chapter, please remember once a Danville bear, always a Danville bear. So I hope that you go out into the world just like a true bear would, with courage, curiosity, and confidence. Go forward and bear your dreams with pride, roar in the face of every challenge, and then bear witness to all the wonderful things you will accomplish in this life. And finally, please bear in mind that you will always have a loving, supportive community here at Danville cheering you on every step of the way. Congratulations, class of 2025. You have made us all very proud. Parents and guests, thank you for attending today and experiencing this special moment with all of us. The graduates will gather briefly together after the recessional in the 21st Century Room, just to make sure we have everyone. Once everyone is there, we will proceed to the front lawn. The class will then gather near the Mason Roberts Memorial Bench for the traditional cap toss, and all of you are more than welcome to join us there. Graduates, you may rise. The band's going to play the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, the Danville High School class of 2025.